Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood.
I'm not going to use this panel because it will trigger some very loud and sometimes annoying music to play. That can go on for quite a while, so I'm not going to do that.
For a minute or two. Now it's only half there.
Ah, there we are. It opened up.
Tingle.
Right, the bottle of...
Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
No, it's his boss's office. So we take the bottle of Chianti, and ideally we would just walk out of the room with it. But that's not an option. There's an invisible wall there, at least for the Chianti. So I'm going to be using the magic elevator, because this game has a magic elevator. To crouch and crawl up this crawl space. And while I'm here, I'm going to show you another secret, which is we're going to open up this grate and then drop down onto the edge of the bookshelf. And there's a button here. I have no idea what the button does. This is what it says. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the button does, but it's there, so I achieved something in a sense, I suppose. But yeah, let's quickly go up again, or quickly while crouching. There we are. Now onto the magic elevator. Carefully drop it. Closed it up. Then we get a song that is totally not inspired by the Girl of Ipanema.
And if it did, it stopped shortly after.
So the magic elevator stops here. It teleports to one of 3 random locations. One of them was this walkway, another one is the executive bathroom over here. And I hope the final one is going to be the place where we saw the glass. And I really have to be careful not to make my Chianti clip through a wall. Ah, here we are. So, bottle of Chianti, and the button disappears. So, there's that. But there is a note here. This seems to be... Oh, where am I? Ah, there I am. This seems to be written in tertiary because there's only 2s and 1s and 0s, but I haven't translated it, nor felt the need to be quite honest. But yeah, as far as I know, again, I could be wrong, but as far as I know, that's all there is to explore in the boss's office. So I'm going to take this door and get to a very, very large portion of Stanley's newly improvised office. Here we have the cheat room, which is now the disco room, or I suppose, I guess the narrator called it the serious room. Also, fun fact, normally in the Stanley Parable, the narrator is always saying something at some point. This game is eerily quiet, and then all of a sudden there was very loud disco music. When I played that for the first time, it got quite a jump out of me, to be quite honest. But yeah, here's another computer. Oh yeah, and don't forget, we read on that folder on the boss's secretary's desk a folder questioning the geometry and also room 415. So if we come across room 415, I'm going to check it out. But for now, here's another computer. This is where we just were. Also, note this. That hallway is going straight ahead for quite a while, right? A good couple of meters. Then we open this door, and it turns left almost immediately. So that's another interesting bit of geometry. A bit of interesting geometry, I should say. Okay, so now we're back here in the 480s. And now we are going to take the stairs.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory.
It was.
What did it look like? It was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Okay, it's funny that the narrator says that right now, because one of the secrets that is not rewarded with the dudut sound, well, this sound, is using the console to cheat your way back to Stanley's office, room 427. And I will show you that in a minute. But this is a fun room, so there is like a small pool of blood near it, and if you click on it, it counts as a secret, and if you keep clicking on it, pool, which makes the children very happy. Also, there's this freaky room, so the boxes are in the way. But that's cool because there's a door on the other side. So we go into this room, try to open the door. Oh, the door is locked. Oh, but hey, the boxes are gone. and the door opens on its own. This seems to be... It's almost like a philosophical lesson, you know. Things will come to you when they do. Don't try to put too much effort into it. Though, of course, do put effort into good things coming your way. Because not all of life is doors that open whenever they flipping bloody want. Ah, yes. Now, we're on this walkway. And there is a green door, and when we open it, we get to this room, which looks, which has been made with assets from the museum ending, from the Stanley Parable, and a computer. And you cannot reach the inside of the glass box without cheating. So I'm going to very quickly cheat. And create portal companion cube. Okay, because what we're going to do, we're going to put it up here on one of the corners, then teleport into that box like so. Oh. Did that? Yes, that did it. Okay. We're going to be teleporting ourselves into that cube. So end teleport player. And now we're up here. And while moving to the right, I'm going to pick up this cube. So I will dislodge myself and I'll free fall into the box. Yay! So now I can access the computer. And it's a picture of Flowey talking in Windings.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Again, with the fat jokes in Souls games.
Connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
If you want, you can have an attempt at trying to decipher this. I did have a go at it, and it's been written in Windings, obviously. And when you translate it, it says, horseshoes are my favorite color. Like color, but with a V spliced into the word. It's a really weird message. But okay, let's escape now. Summon another companion cube, and we will be escaping the same way. So, placing it on a corner. Yes. Teleporting into it. Quickly moving to the left. And we're free again. So that's one of the secrets. And again, when I turned on the computer, even though that is definitely a secret, we didn't hear the doo-doot because we had to open up the console to put in some commands. But on our way again, we came from here, yes. So now we're in the OB section. And here's another secret for you. So this door doesn't lead anywhere, but the 888, as you guessed, leads you to the 8 room from the Stanley Parable demo. Possibly one of the better parts of the Stanley Parable demo. What is demo? And now we reach this room, for which contains yet another secret, for which we will need the console. So we will type end remove to remove this door. It didn't get rid of the lettering. And we can walk down here. Those doors don't open. But here, it says, secrets! William is great. Davy is bad at mapping. Davy is bad at writing. Davy is bad at finding secrets. Yeah, well, maybe William should be a bit nicer to Davy, don't you think? But yeah, this is another one of these hidden Easter eggs that don't count towards the bleep bleep counter.
Already this was
that's a good term, isn't it? The
and Stanley
bleep
decided
bleep
that as soon
counter.
as he found a new
And looking
space
at
he
the
felt
firm
safe in,
that is only
that he would
mentioned
never leave it
tangentially
again
in the real
in his
game will
life.
also get you a secret. So that's interesting. Now we get to a very nice section. If any of you watch The Office, look at this. I have been told, I don't watch The Office, but I have been told by that friend on Skype that this is The Office from The Office. A whole bunch of papers, including 5th Annual Subcommittee Meeting of Internal Revenue Analysis for Committees of the Royalty Revenue Discussion Club. No girls. Which is, on one hand, funny, all of those adult words, and then the childish no girls, but sadly, that does still happen in office culture. But yeah, this is Michael's office, also I've been told, And as we all know, Michael is a very big fan of the Game Bro magazine. And here is the meeting room, and here we have impossible pressure and inability to perform, which is the project timeline. And this row of pencils over here, the break room, and Dwight's office. I have been told that that was a prank, that they moved his office into the ladies' toilet for some reason. I don't know why. Just
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his
it seems to always be Dwight being the butt of the joke.
And constantly needed support and
As far as I know, there's nothing else I can do in here.
Total solitude was terrifying to him.
So I just love the fact that they made this. You know, the person, presumably William, the person who made this map, just made The Office from The Office. I quite like that. I think I would appreciate it way more if I actually watched The Office. But hey ho, I hope you like it. And on we go. This doesn't do anything. Now we are brought back to our own little hallway over here. Oh right, I was going to show you this. If I look at the door to room 427 and I type and remove, gets rid of the door, and Stanley is sitting here working, which is kind of creepy in a way. Just, I don't know, but yeah, that's a thing. And is there anything else we can do? We went to, oh right, that light was orange in the past, now it's green, so now we can interact with that. I'll show you what happens. So again, just standard room, the whiteboard over there. Now the whiteboard moves. Welcome to the whiteboard ending. So this door doesn't open, neither does this one, nor does that one. But this one, filled with darkness, again, geometrically, this is very interesting. So we walk forwards, keep walking, and there is the escape pod from the escape pod ending. And we won't quite reach it. We will just be dropped back in here. But yeah, as far as I know, that's all the secrets, or at least that's all the secrets I have been able to find. Sometimes above this closet it says escape closet, and sometimes Stanley is staring through this window. Yeah, just quickly started the map again, loaded the map again I should say, and here we can see Stanley staring at us. It's very creepy guy watching you. I don't know how that triggers. I think it's just random, but I have no idea. Yeah, as far as I know, that's all the secrets in this map. Maybe you can find more, maybe you just want to have a look around yourself. I'd say go for it. Again,
while my senses were turned.
The link. Come on, Kevin, let me talk. I know it's your job to talk, but please. The link to the forum post that has the mod will be down in the descriptions. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.